This is car number 20. This is Bruce MacArthur from Christchurch. Been here 8 times with the best time officially of a 105. I can tell you he's gone a whole lot quicker than that already. He's done a 103 to get this far. As we told you before, the times previous matter little now. It's about getting up and getting down, getting the car in one piece and keeping on progressing. As we said before, this is a wolf in sheep's clothing. If you saw this car on the street, you probably wouldn't give it a second glance. But I tell you what, there's a lot going on under that shiny black paintwork. ...2002 National Club Sport Autocross champion. And he was third to Tracy Mann's winning performance in the Club Sport Championship. 39.2 at the split. That's around about the time he ran in the first time runs this morning for Bruce MacArthur. We hit that dip hard, but he manages to control it. I would say he'd be looking for a time better than 103. The dust makes it a little bit hard. 103.8. Now, is that going to be good enough to go through into the 8? Maybe it is. We set the benchmark for the 16 at 108. Bruce MacArthur has no problem pulling down the Subaru from warp speed to get his timing slip, and his timing slip will read 103.8 for the man from Christchurch. Anything under 109 was going to get you into the top 16, and Stu Webber just squeaked through. At the top of the tree, Evan O'Leary, the youngster, sets the benchmark with the first sub-1 minute mark from Marty Rostenberg. Great to see the hybrid in there of Steve Murphy and Clint Anderson there as well. But next up in the top 8 is Bruce MacArthur in his Subaru Legacy.
Yeah, this is really more of a road car than a rally car, and Bruce does exceptionally well to get it up the hill in the speeds he does. He's actually quite a talented guy, very unassuming sort of a bloke, but he's had this car for a couple of years. He knows it very well. It's still in road trim, got all the normal weight in the car, and hasn't got huge horsepower. He just gets on with it.
His previous best was a 103.65.
He was talking to me earlier about it, and just some more mods he's going to make, and it took me back to my old RS Legacy days when we were doing all the same things, and nothing changes. They're not a bad club car now because they're pretty cheap to buy and they're reasonably fast, you know, in standard form really. He does all the local events, a lot of hill climbs and speed events, and he's always there, and he's always really competitive.
Well, as I said before, you know, if you saw it on the street, you wouldn't look twice at it, would you? I mean, it just
exactly,
looks like a normal car.
Just very standard.
39.3 at the split for Bruce MacArthur. 63 seconds to beat. He doesn't do it. 104.1. That may not be good enough for him to progress further. Well, the top 8 giving a distinctive out-of-town flavour. Some of the locals get through, though. Les Summerfield and Bruce MacArthur. Same old story at the top. Rostenberg from O'Leary, and Murphy make it through as well.